septipus.com. So here's customize changes. You can do that here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Vital signs stabilizing. Playing partially translated broadcast.
9 new biological subjects designated. Mode. Hunting. Analyzing. Sharing subject locations with other agents.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. I was muted. I always do that. Thank you. Mic is now on. Can confirm. Like I was saying, yes, so we will be going to this. It's going to be close to the Lost River entrance. And it's also below the floating islands, which can contain reapers. So we're going to be very careful. Also, so where we got the mushroom zone, close to that, there is also the dunes, which can also contain reaper leviathans. So we're going to just keep an eye on. I think my mic is also a little bit too loud, so we're just going to turn that down just a little bit. That's better. We've also got our perimeter defense system in case we get into any trouble. We have looted that. Okay, so you're gonna have to go over this big ass mountain. So we're also in the mountains area, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so close to the blood kelp zone as well, which also is not fun. We have to be careful of any ghost leviathans as well. You can sometimes get ghost leviathans in this area. Very rare, but you can get them. So we're just going to keep an eye out. There, so this is the blood kelp zone. We have one close to our base as well, so there's actually like 2, maybe even 3 entrances into this place. We're going to get lots of amp eels, which are going to be very annoying. Perimeter defense systems, because perimeter defense is electric, the amp eels are not affected by this. So we're going to actually turn our lights off, because I think that also helps. I want to get into this and get straight back out. This Cyclops Death Module Mark 1,
Blueprint
perfect,
acquired.
and we're getting straight out of here. So yeah, so down there is the entrance to the Lost River, if we want to go through that direction. I think whilst we're going in this direction, we might as well head to the Aurora and get the Aurora stuff done today. Because Cyclops stuff is the floating islands as well. Floating islands are very cool. Also, how the Reaper Leviathans work, I wasn't aware. Ow, leave it the fuck alone. Can I not? No. So, okay, that's just a bone shot. How the Reaper Leviathans work is they actually use echolocation. They can see you as well, but they mainly use echolocation. And from what I know of, they said if you can hear the Reaper Leviathans, they can hear you, or at least see you. Right, so we need to go all the way over to the Aurora now. Go away, bone truck. We need to be careful of our power as well. We've got reef backs there. We need to be careful in this area. This area. Okay, this area is the Kelpton. That's fine. Also, we don't have to worry too much about supplies that we need to bring with us to the Aurora, because the Aurora contains quite a lot of stuff. And what I was hoping for was you will get a radio signal at some point to get the captain's quarters codes, but I am gonna have them up on my phone. I did forget them, but I never actually looted that base. We're actually gonna stay closer to the top here. Oh, okay, fine. I say I generally thought we didn't have that. That's fine. So yeah, we do have to be careful of Reaper Leviathans. They can spawn towards the back of the Aurora and towards the front of the Aurora. More, I think there's 2 to the back or 1 at the front. But anyway, we're gonna get to there. You've also got some mushroom islands here as well, or mushroom zones here. It's actually better as well to keep lights off. Not only will it save power, but it is less likely to attract attention. We have to be a little bit careful about how much we need to repair the sea moth. But we're okay for a bit. So from this point on, we just have to be careful. We're going to the front of the Aurora, not the back. Definitely do not go to the back. Definitely do not. So we're nearly there. So if you hear roars, it means that the Reaper will most likely hear you or see you.
Life form readings
okay,
in
yeah.
this region are sparse. The Aurora's radioactive
something we do not
will
have
devastating effects on the alien ecosystem if not contained
is
within the next 24
a propulsion
hours.
cannon, which I did not think about. Ow. Fuck off. So we actually need a propulsion cannon to get into it, which I did not think about. Let me just have the PDA pause on just briefly, because I don't think I even have the propulsion cannon yet. Where's tools? There we go. Oh, so we do have the propulsion cannon. We're gonna have to go to base to get that. There is supposedly another way up, but I don't think we can access it. We can access it from there, actually. You know, we'll go from this point. I think you can get in from this point.
Warning, ship's structural integrity is low. Fire suppression equipment and laser cutters may be required. Exploration is conducted at your own risk.
So yes, it's very shaky, very
caution. Scans show the digestive tracts of nearby life forms contain
Yes.
human tissues.
Human tissues. Nice. So, one of these areas, there should be a way we can get in. Maybe further up. Ow! Motherfucker, leave me alone. I've never normally come from the top. I normally come from the below bit. We can find our way in there. Definitely not that way. Oh shit. Oh. Bro, what the fuck? Right, you know what? We're gonna go home, make a propulsion cannon. It'll be easier. I do apologize. I'm gonna get seen by a reaper now, I bet. He is very shaky around the aurora. That's annoying. Always come prepared. I don't know why I haven't decided to make a propulsion cannon sooner anyway. This will be just a nice drive home. And then we'll pick up our stuff and we're gonna go straight back out. Now I would bring the Cyclops with us, but number one, the Cyclops is much slower. And not only that, but the it attracts way more attention because it's way louder. Apparently this will also get us there quicker. Which, honestly, actually, it gets you there much faster. So if you look down, hold forwards, and hold spacebar at the same time, you're going forwards and up. But because you're at an angle, you're going like a diagonal position. And it's actually very quick.
Starvation imminent. Seek
God dang it.
intake immediately.
Okay, new way of traveling. Do it like this, because it's much faster. We also have another radio signal, which I'm hoping is the captain's quarters one, but could be wrong. Right, we're here. Right. Actually, number one, first thing.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Now, actually, I think we might have the materials already. So, we need a battery, titanium, and a wiring kit. Now, this battery is 0%, right? It's got a wiring kit and one titanium. Now, even though it was 0% in the battery, when you make a propulsion cannon, that will end up having 100% in it. Stupid, I know, but it's great.
This is Lifepod 4. We've landed close to the Aurora. Flotation device is active, but we've got some big old fish in the water with us, and I don't know how long we're gonna last. We're close to the crash site, so bring radiation protection. 4 out.
Just to keep us going for now.
Vital signs stabilizing. Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to date to bank.
That's like one of the first,
Welcome aboard,
like,
Captain.
beacons, or not beacons, but radio signals that I get. I think it's because we went close to that area. Right, anyway. Let's get to where we need to be. Again, I do apologize that I went all the way there just to come all the way back. I was a dumbass. Ow, you motherfucker! Hit me! Right, we'll just go directly to this location. We'll get there in no time with this strategy. It's a bit disorientating because you can't really see ahead of you, but you get there very, very quickly. I don't like it. You can't see where you're going. Also, any questions that anyone has whilst I'm playing, be sure to ask, and I will happily answer. I'm also learning myself certain things. I've played this game multiple times, and I'm still learning new things. Like strategies to get places faster. So this kind of area, though it looks kind of scary, you're okay until you get right to the front of the Aurora, and at that point is when the Reapers can sometimes show up. Only thing kind of dangerous around this area is your basic stalkers and sand sharks. Yeah, is when you get around here is when the Reapers can sometimes show up. Inside this area though, you won't find a Reaper. Reapers won't come this close to shore. So, what I like about the propulsion cannon as well, right? So this thing is so helpful. See all these aliens? Pew! No more? You? Pew! Perfect. You? Pew! But the best thing is where you've got lots of boxes. Even releasing. Yeah, okay. So, they also give you, for free, fire extinguishers in order to put out the fire along the way that you find. Though the fire doesn't really burn much anyway. Anyway, so we've got data banks. These data banks give you the codes that you need. There's not much that you really find around here. Like, you can laser cut things if you want. You don't really find much here, but anyway, 6, 4, 8, 3, and access. You then find the next data bank, which is there a code on this one?
New PDA data.
We've got data downloads here.
Data bank corruption was detected on your PDA. Your technology blueprints have been updated.
So we will need our laser cutter. Please say I brought our laser cutter with us. Thank fuck for that. Imagine if I didn't bring our laser cutter with us. Whole time. Imagine. Oh, it's not close enough. There we go. How's that weird? Luckily we've got lots of oxygen. Unfortunately rebreather doesn't work around here because we need the radiation mask on, but as well, you're not going below 100 meters anyway, so radiation suit won't help much. You'll get batteries, water, kind of everything around here. Got our black box.
Integrating new PDA data.
Anything we need. Up here, it's kind of just a death trap. There's not much left here actually. I don't think. No. So we don't even really need to go in this room. What we needed. Is there anything in here? It's been a while actually. I'm going in circles at the moment. Did I miss something through here? Maybe we do have to go through here. No? I'm actually so turned around. Normally, here we go. Yeah, there's. So you come here, you go down here, you go through all these pipes, and after going through here, you'll access this room, which is your prawn bay room, which we have not accessed the prawn suit yet. Can we get up, please? Thank you. So we can scan all of these prawn suits, even though they're kind of up in the air and damaged, etc. These are all fully scannable, which I think you only need 3 in order to make this. And the prawn suit is very, very helpful. Oh no, you need 4. Prawn suit is very, very helpful because you can use these to, once you get the drill arms, you can use these to drill the bigger resources of things, which can be very, very helpful. In our case, I don't think I'm going to bother, but it is an option. You get another radio signal there. We can't go up this way, we have to go up this way. Which you should be able to just jump over most of these now. We can't go up this way. My apologies. It's been a little while. We need our repair tool. Let's just... I don't think we need our scanner for much. We actually use our repair tool on this. Again, we've got lots of resources. Well, not resources, but we've got lots of stuff that we can access. We've got lots of water, batteries, kind of nutrient blocks. So we've got another one with another code, 1869, which we will do. Again, we'll just access everything as we go, but we'll still try to be quick with things.
Integrating new PDA
1896 is our next one that we need for the code. So that way is the drive room, which we need to go to.
Any known offensive technologies.
This way, I forget what's down here really. Nothing kind of useful though. Like you don't need to waste lots of time. Seamoth Bay, well, you've got stuff here that you can use. Obviously, you can scan extra Seamoth parts. In here, you've also got a Seamoth module Mark 1, like the depth module. So if you haven't made your first depth module yet, like you haven't decided to get the moon pool yet, or you just don't want to waste resources, you can get one there.
The drive core shielding.
Also got more batteries.
Internal damage during collision. Do not attempt repair without appropriate qualifications.
So here is what allows us to continue with the story a little bit. So here is the kind of reactor room, Cyclops engine efficiency module, also very nice.
At maximum
We have to repair all of these spots that you see.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
10.
Calorie
Now in here you will also find lots of creepy crawlies. Well, I say lots of creepy crawlies. You'll find these little leeches that will be on you, which do not do that much damage, but if you are to find one, you just have to stab it.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected. Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected. Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
More. There's one here.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches
Yeah, those are
detected.
the. There we go. Just stabby stabby. Ow. Owie. So they do a bit of damage, and again, we're going to find lots of first aid kits and stuff along the way. Someone might attach onto me here.
Breaches detected.
Yep. Stabby stabby. So once you get this far into repairing these, they'll just come along.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
3. I see 2 here.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected. Containment breach repaired.
Only one
Further
more.
breaches detected.
Where is it? I see it. I remember first coming here on my first playthrough and I was so scared of little leech things. Anyway, that's not up and running, and the radiation is less now.
Radiation levels decreasing.
So yeah, radiation levels decrease, so that means you don't have to wear your suit as often as you were. I think we do have to go this way actually, in order to get to some of the other areas. Another data bank there. What is this?
Integrate.
Oh, so if you need engine fragments, like you still haven't got them all for whatever reason, you can find engine fragments in here. Also got more stuff. Nutrient block, which I'm going to eat straight away because I needed one. I'll also put this back on as well. So,
Integrating new PDA data.
there we go.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Batteries. Like, batteries are just good to have, aren't they?
Aurora systems.
So,
are running
again,
on local
we might have
reserve
to use our
power.
propulsion cannon here.
Unable to remotely download black box data.
Come on. That'll do. Another battery. Data bag.
Exiting sleep mode. Loading voice recognition. Engineer
So,
Barclay,
administration that
technology
way.
officer you identified.
This way, you've just got the this is where I was trying to get to originally.
Hey, Berkeley. Install that circuit box with that repulsion cannon and you'll punch a hole in the cargo bay.
Damn it, drone, I said propulsion, not repulsion. Recalibrate sensors.
Senses recalibrated.
Sensors aren't
So yeah,
the
this is
problem.
where I was
I
trying
use
to
the program.
access.
It's like you now. It doesn't like being
Before.
told what to do.
Don't really know how you get to
Drone,
it.
I know.
His name's Albert
So
now.
you'd have to climb up.
Albert,
Oh, and I guess
know
drop down,
it's not your
which I
fault,
didn't do.
but it would really help me do my job if you.
So
really
yeah,
did
if you
what
don't
I
have the
asked
propulsion
for.
cannon,
Thanks for your time.
then you can access the place this
Propulsion
way.
cannon retrieved.
Thank you. Now go away.
Entering hibernation mode.
Boss, this hobby of yours isn't making my job any easier. Or safer.
Maybe so, but it's all that's stopping me from being so bored I take a spacewalk in my skivvy.
So, this time.
Integrating new PDA data.
There we go, so we've got another code now. I also want the poster. I like lots of posters. So that's for the cargo bay. So that's the cargo bay code. So I'm actually a bit lost myself. This place is massive. Oh, so that's if you're coming through that way and you just need that code, right? We actually have more stuff down here. If we can get down here. Another nutrient block. That's really helpful. Another nutrient block. Beautiful. Nutrient blocks are just great to have, honestly, because they give you so much food. It's like, well, why not? Right, so that's everything done in that room. Guard rooms, North Bay, done all that. So where is...
Integrating new PDA data.
Fragments. That's the sealing room. Down the drive room. I assume it must be another way. Prawn bay and locker room. Prawn bay. I guess it's back through here, and I just missed it. I'm pretty sure it's up there. Like, I'm pretty sure. So you got a ladder. Can't go up the ladder. I'm pretty sure you have to use the propulsion cannon. At least to help get your way up. Okay. There we go. We've got lots of batteries. This is where the living quarters are. I want to scan this. It's quite a cool table. So you got just random like kind of stuff to scan.
Blueprint acquired.
All shelf I actually want because they are kind of cool. Another PDA. Nice more codes. I also love this poster. This poster, I'm happy.
Integrating
Trash
new
cans also
PDA data.
It's like honestly the cutest poster ever.
New
Right.
blueprint
And I think that's it for in here. See if you want like the chairs and stuff. Be my guest. In here you got lots of water, nutrient blocks. Realistically we're gonna have so much food and water and never run out now. So that's that through there. We're actually full on stuff. Like that's how kind of crazy we are right now. In here, I mean, you got bags which aren't exactly helpful. The PDA log with
integrating new
codes.
PDA data.
And you just got your basic beds. We've already got a bed, so no need for that. PDA log.
Listen, I know I don't have the right to make demands of you, but I need you to understand that I want to change our arrangement.
I hear what you're saying, and I will try to respect it. How would you like to change it?
I would like to reduce our contact hours
How much further can we do that?
to 0.
You're dumping me.
I'm changing the terms of our relationship.
How is it still a relationship if we don't see each other?
It's a relationship of a kind. You have so many expectations.
I feel you just want to spend more time with that dumb guy in his dumb robot suit.
That's not a feeling. It's a judgment. And I feel hostility in what you're saying. Perhaps your jealousy is a sign that you need to take another look at your business model. Why can't you just be happy for me?
I am happy for you. And I'm happy for all the guys in the prawn bay. I'm just not happy for me.
This is why I want to change our arrangement.
Oh, 1869. That one. My apologies. In here, we've got a blue cap. We've got more water. So let's just drink up a load of this water. Don't need that. Duffel bags are useless. Oh, do you want the arcade toy?
Integrating new PDA data.
Else in here, just duffel bags, which are useless. I wish they made them like helpful, but they're really not. Right, and then you got the captain's quarters, which is the end game thing that we need. Which captain's quarters is 648. Wait, no. Captain's quarters is 2679. 2679. So in here, not only do you have a fancy double bed, which I've already got. You got a cool Aurora toy, and you got the data download for the rocket, which is your end game blueprint in order to escape this planet. I also want as many posters as I can get because I love posters. You know, it's just what's only back to this. Right, so yeah, so just to explain, with our blueprint, we've now got access to make the rocket. Where is it? Here. So you get each bit of the blueprint as you play or as you build it. So first off, you have to build the launch pad, and then you can continue making each piece, and it will have the blueprints directly on it. Where did I come from? I came from here. So now that we actually have everything that we need from this place, we can now get out of here. Once we get back, I'm going to... We can either start building the rocket, or we can start making our way into the deep dark down. We also need to make ourselves the depth module for the Cyclops, because we need that in order to progress. Here we need to go down, out, up, and through, and then up, and then through. And then we are back to here. Sea moth. We can also look at making the prawn suit, which is probably better to bring into the deep dark down, because the sea moth can only go to a certain depth before it's practically useless. We also need to look at which beacon gives us the drill arm. Search the wrecks in the Blood-Kelp Trench, Underwater Islands or Grand Reef. It's also found on the ground inside these wrecks. Okay. Mobile vehicle bay is required to craft the arm, that's fine. So realistically, we need a lot of stuff still. But the good part is that everything that we did have, aka the moon pool scanner room that we've disassembled, we can now bring that down deeper with us to other areas. Because we will be making a more permanent base slightly deeper down. Well, I say more permanent, it's definitely not permanent, but... What is the time for the past? We'll stream for another 15-20 minutes and then we'll call it a day. So yeah, this episode or stream, as I say, is different to what I planned, because I wanted to start going into the Lost River and start all that, but I forgot that in order to do certain things we're gonna have to go to the Aurora. So I'm glad that we did go to the Aurora, we got everything we needed. I probably need a bit of quartz to bring with us, but we'll probably find quartz as we go deeper down. But for now, what do we actually need in order to make the prawn suit? Diamond, lead, aerogel, and glass plasteel ingots. Goddamn. Okay. Plasteel ingots is a bit rough because you need just so much titanium.
Captain, all systems online.
What do we have in the way of titanium ingots? Okay, so we got a few titanium ingots. I forgot what we were going to use for those. Either way, let's just put all of this away for now. It's just kind of like our food and container, I guess. We have a lot of loot now. We got our engine efficiency module, which we can put directly into this bad boy. which recycles heat by byproduct to increase energy efficiency. So that's pretty helpful. So the deeper we go and the hotter it gets, it will pretty much recharge our batteries. Nice radio signal. That it? Good to know. I also want to get some of these things built. I want to build a little shelf. And I want to put some of these things on it. Hell yeah. This one has to go in like the main area, right? Yeah. Hell yeah. We can just have some of these. You know, we gotta decorate the place, you know? They're the same. How boring. Either way, so back on track. Let's look into, so within the Cyclops you'll have your own specific fabricator to make everything. Death Module Mark 1 just uses plasteel ingots. Right. We have plasteel ingots. This is going to be a bit of a waste. I am going to not dismantle, but I'm going to slightly reduce the size of our base.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Because we don't need it this big. I spent a long time making this. But I need the plasteel ingots, unfortunately. Bench. Why does it matter? We will come back to this base once we've decided to beat the game. But for now, this does not need to be the size. Oh, hold up, right. Let me save before I decide to kill my game. Inventory full. Great. That'll be fun. Get rid of this. It's just that, yeah, so now that it's half the size, there's just so many creatures all in one area. It's just a little bit crowded now. Look how many crab squids I got in there. It's so crowded. Yes, my bad. Right, okay. We can still keep this how it is. We're gonna get rid of this now. Oh, no, sort of pounds. Okay, my apologies. At least I have space. Yeah, just. Yeah, wow. This is so much longer. We will come back to it.
Passing 100
but,
meters.
you know, on actually do stuff.
C decreased.
Let's bring what we can with us then. I don't even know if we have enough rubies in order to make this depth module, you know? Luckily, we've got the area right next to us. Oh, we got rubies. Okay, perfect. Right, let's put some titanium in there, because we have so much right now. Right, we needed 3 rubies. So, depth module Mark 1. So currently this thing can go to 500 meters. We can also look at depth module Mark 2 and 3. So Mark 2, we need nickel. Nickel we need to get, which is in the next zone down, the Lost River. So we'll go to that in the next episode. And then we also need depth module Mark 3, which needs kyanite and plasteel ingots, which we can do both of those. That's not a problem. Yeah, so anyway, so this is where you put any of your modules. So where it's 500 meters, we can now go to 900 meters, which is nice. But again, use this right now because our seamoth also goes to 900 meters. So we'll look into other stuff. We also need. Let's just fill up everything we can right now. We also wanted to make the. Let's make the prawn suit now. So we need enamel glass, aerogel, which we have. We need plasteel ingot. So let's put all of this away. Aerogel, we need another ruby, which we do have. We also need a gel sack. Oh, got one gel sack. And gel sacks and rubies make aerogel. We need 2 diamonds. 2 lead? Yep. Enamel glass is just a stalker tooth and glass, that's fine. We also need lithium. In order for plasteel ingot. We were good on titanium for a while now, which is good. What was I looking for? Stalker teeth. So we've got our aerogel. We also need the glass. We have the lithium. What did I do with the fucking... Oh. I apparently put it away. Right, we can now officially make the prawn suit. So let's get our mobile vehicle bay. And let's put this to the surface. Because in order to make any vehicle in the game, you need the mobile vehicle bay. I don't know where mine went. Oh, it's slowly floating up. Can I get on it whilst it's... no. It takes a while to get to the surface. Once we make this, we'll call it that. So, exactly where you make the Seamoth, the Cyclops, and now the prawn suit.
It is normal when first piloting a prawn suit to feel a sense of limitless power. Prawn operators receive weeks of training to counteract this phenomenon. You will have to make do with self-discipline.
So, and then you also got the Neptune here, which we will make at some point. Not anytime soon, because we don't have any of the other stuff that we need to continue making the rocket. Again, more endgame side of stuff. So, this can automatically go to 900 meters without any depth modules. I do want to dock this, but apparently our Seamoth.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
We're also going to need to look into the depth module to this thing. So, prawn suit depth module, we need nickel anyway, so we'll have to look into that. Rubies, nickel, yeah. We then need to look into the other arms as well, which is going to be so much fun. But yeah, I think we're kind of at a point where we can stop. Unload our Seamoth because we'll be doing a lot of traveling in that in the next stream. Come on, let me in. Come on, yeah. And also in here, you can also. Oh, you used to be able to like fully access, like change the colors and everything. You can't anymore, but you can access the storage. And you can access its modules and everything there. So yeah, we're at a very good point. We haven't really moved the Cyclops at all since. Why is this? Okay, it's pink. Perfect. Thank you. We also need a name for the Cyclops. We still need a name. So, in the chat at some point, drop some names. We're going to call it there. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good evening, good day.